Welcome to it on a Saturday. Give me light, Ben.
Huh?
Give me light.
Oh, yeah. I'll put those up.
Give me light, kind sir.
I'll go get the remote. You keep going.
Yeah, I got it covered, man. I got you covered. So lots to talk about on a Saturday. Live 402-464-5685. Start a him and text line. There are a couple of things to cover on a Saturday. Lots to talk about, but some of this is really interesting to me in the process. That in this hour, I kind of want to go through some of the the top news of the day, and in that, the top story has to be the Paris Olympics, and in that, there are a couple of things in play. There was some conversation yesterday from Big Ten Media with Matt Rhule, Coach Matt Rhule, making a statement and referring to the Big Ten Conference in good form, and only to have Paul Feinbaum kind of go against and say, "Hey, focus, kind sir." But there are a couple of things in play about this, and it just brings to light that the Big Ten Conference at Big Ten Media, there's a thing that was done as a big part of the promotion and the vibe for the event. That is Big Ten Media Days, was that there were more athletes at the Paris Olympics from the Big Ten Conference than any other conference. And in finding that, you have to pause, because the numbers are pretty remarkable. That by school, this is how it ranks, and there's some weirdness with the numbers, because the Big Ten Conference and Nebraska apparently don't agree on the number of Huskers in the Olympics. Here's what Nebraska put out: that there, of course, there's Jordan Larson from volleyball, Justin Wong-Orantes, volleyball, Maggie Malone Harden, track and field, Kelsey Robinson from volleyball, Taran Liu from basketball.
Yep.
Along the way. Now, Rema Obator from track and field, of course, the national champion. Yanni Chronopoulos, men's gymnastics. Emma Spence from women's gymnastics, of course, participating for Canada. Till Steinforth, track and field. Nick Perry, track and field. Keisei Tamanaga, basketball. Minda Clerk, track and field. Axelina Johansson, track and field as well. That's 14.
Yeah.
That's 14. But apparently in the Big Ten's calculation, they only listed 7.
That's a jump.
Well, they listed just the American athletes participating.
So, like, not Tominaga.
Not Tamanaga, not Johan. Like there's a bunch that weren't, and I thought it weird, right? I just thought it was weird.
Yeah.
That Nebraska, I mean, there was a post, and it's like, okay, the Olympians are made in Lincoln, 14 Huskers. And of course, not all of them are American. We do this in this day and age, but they only listed 7 the 7 Americans, which was it's just a weird thing.
Yeah.
That you don't get on board, that the conference itself, who was boasting that in its 129 Big Ten athletes, 129 of the 500 plus USA Olympians or Olympians. So America sent 590 athletes, somewhere in that vicinity, 500 plus, 129 of them being Big Ten Conference. And it lists, here's the numbers that the Big Ten Conference gave. And I just found it super interesting that we couldn't agree on this. So Ben, if I asked you what Big Ten school is probably at the bottom of the list of producing the least amount of athletes, like, is there a school
for Big Ten?
Yeah, Big Ten school. There are 18 Big Ten schools now.
Yeah.
Who of the 18 kind of strikes you as in the Olympic sports And we have a full understanding that football is not an Olympic sport. So we can take that from the pool. But we know that baseball, softball, both fall in the Olympic sports. And Nebraska identifies its Olympic sports pretty openly.
Yeah. I would the first one that comes to mind is Washington.
Washington is in middle of the pack.
Okay.
With 11, at least. Okay. And again, the numbers vary based on whether you believe the Big Ten Conference or not. Now we already poked their credibility in this thing, but they list Washington with 11.
Okay.
And remember that Nebraska listed themselves with 14. They listed Nebraska with 7.
So is Nebraska towards the bottom?
Nebraska, according to the Big Ten Conference, again, this is kind of why I wanted to have the discussion. They have Nebraska in a tie for
last,
a tie for 6th from the bottom.
Okay.
So a tie for 12th.
Okay.
With 7 with Iowa.
Iowa was going to be my next guess.
With Iowa. So Rutgers is 17th, tied for 17th. Yeah, with 4. There's somebody with less than with Rutgers. Somebody with the same as Rutgers and somebody with less than Rutgers.
And I don't want to say, is Northwestern?
Northwestern is above Rutgers.
Okay, that's what I would have thought.
At 6.
Okay, that's what I would have thought. Man, I'm just going through.
Right? And I went through this.
This is tough.
Yeah, because you think how we think about Big Ten schools.
Yeah.
And immediately we jump to football because that is.
But it's not Olympic.
That's not Olympic.
Illinois.
Ready for this? This is where it gets really interesting. Illinois is listed at. Wow. Really? Illinois is tied with Rutgers at 4.
Okay, so I got a pretty good hang of this.
So 16 and 17 are Illinois, Rutgers.
There's still an 18.
Northwestern at 6 is just above Illinois, Rutgers. There's still a university who has the fewest amount, according to the Big Ten.
I don't want to say Maryland. I feel like they'd be middle of the pack.
Maryland is above.
Yeah,
they're certainly above. Maryland. Well, they're not that far above. They're tied with Northwestern at 6.
Okay.
So. Nebraska, Iowa. Here's the bottom.
Okay.
8. Nebraska, Iowa, Maryland, Northwestern, Illinois, Rutgers. That's the bottom 6 of the bottom 7.
Okay. There's one more.
Bottom of the.
Is it a Pac-12 team?
No.
No.
It is a traditional Big Ten program. A traditional Big Ten program.
Wisconsin.
No, Wisconsin is in the upper tier.
Okay, I'm just like throwing names.
They would be in the and we've learned that in the Big Ten this year you have to block the groups in 6.
Yeah,
there's the top 6, the bottom 6, and then the middle 6. Washington is the top of the middle 6 at 17.
Okay,
which is a pretty good number if we think Nebraska really has 14.
Yeah,
that's a pretty good number. Who do you think's at the top?
At the very top?
At the very top, Olympic sports. And this is, in fact, a Pac-12.
Oh, okay. So either Oregon or USC, right?
Either or. One of the two.
Oregon?
No, USC. USC leads the Big Ten Conference in Olympians with 44.
Wow.
With 44.
That's a lot.
44 Olympians. See, this is why when people talk about USC and you're going to down talk USC, it's still USC.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
let's
not trip. Let's not trip. This is really a thing. Who do you think second? USC is first.
I would say either Oregon. No. Either Ohio State or Oregon.
Michigan.
Okay.
Michigan with 42.
Okay.
With 42.
Not surprising.
Penn State jumps in at 3.
All right.
Jumps in at 3.
Good for them.
With 21. A shocker.
Yeah.
In that Indiana and Wisconsin are tied next at 17.
Wow. I'm surprised Indiana's not
high. Indiana and Wisconsin at 17. Also surprising that, and you talk about disparity, that Michigan has 42, Ohio State only has 12.
Wow, that's a big jump.
That is a huge statement of the Big Ten Conference.
Yeah, Ohio State might have the best football team in the country, but only how many Olympians?
Right. That 12. Oregon only has 11.
Okay, yeah, that's
and for perspective. Again, we know that Nebraska has 14. We can name 14. If you tell me that Ohio State only has 12,
they probably have some more.
They probably have some more, but still, this is doable. But that Oregon has the same amount as Purdue. Oregon,
that's surprising.
That's a Nike factory.
Yeah, all the NIL that they would ever want.
Right. Oregon, Purdue, Washington tied with 11 Olympians.
I'm surprised Washington is tied with Oregon. That's surprising.
All of it's kind of mind-boggling that through this thing. And then there's Minnesota. Minnesota at 8. I've not mentioned one school.
Michigan State.
Michigan State only has 3 Olympians according to this. And I get it. I need you to get on your Google machine and find out what Michigan State says about the Olympics, because I would.
Okay.
I really kind of I'm stunned by this. I really am.
Yeah, I'll try to find what they said.
Right. That through Ted from the Texan, he said Jordan Burroughs wrestling. Jordan Burroughs didn't make this year's wrestling team. He didn't make Paris. Remember, that was a big deal. Now, he's a great Olympian, but he's not at Paris as a participant, as a competitor.
Yeah, they only list 3. Michigan State lists 3.
Wow.
Keith Baldwin, Torrey Franklin, and Shea Cooley.
Wow.
So they must that's all the Michigan State listed. They didn't list many more. 3, that's not very many.
That really isn't a lot. Man, so at the top of this. Now, here's where it gets really wonky. I'll tell you that 2 of the top 3 team programs in the country in Olympians are from the Big Ten.
All right.
Who do you think is number 1?
In all
in all conferences, all sports, all programs. What program is number 1? I'll help out and tell you that number 4 is Florida.
Okay.
The Florida Gators, in a bit of a surprise.
Is number 1 in the SEC?
No.
Big Ten?
No.
Whoa. We're getting crazy
right
now.
There, this is why I found it all fascinating when you start looking at the Olympics, because pockets of the country watch the Olympics differently.
Yeah.
And the Midwest likes to kind of sink its teeth in the meat and potatoes of the Olympics, in that they follow their athletes. The perimeter of the country actually has more athletes in the Olympics.
Yeah.
But Middle America is more connected to it. I can tell you the conference.
Okay. Would it be Big 12 or ACC?
It's the ACC.
ACC.
It's the ACC.
Is it Florida State?
Florida State. Let me see. Florida State is in the pocket. Wow. Didn't have this. Florida State has 17.
That's not that many. I thought they have way more.
But they're tied with, are you ready for this?
Who?
Florida State is tied with Harvard. Harvard has more Olympians than Nebraska.
Wow. And they're a bunch of nerds over there.
Hey, apparently nerds are kicking tail.
Oh yeah.
Nerds are kicking butt, man. You didn't. Wow. I would not. That is not the range I would have. No, I wouldn't have gone. Okay. And then I kind of need to know, who else in the Ivy League had a, I would think that it's like rowing. Rowing,
maybe,
right?
I don't know.
Okay, you have to Google now. Harvard Olympians, Paris.
I'll
right, because it's just this is the rabbit hole I go down. That I can't imagine I wouldn't have guessed that.
I wouldn't have either.
I wouldn't have guessed that at all. The number. Okay, so I'll give you the top 10 in reverse order.
I just want to guess the ACC top school. I mean, I don't think it'd be Clemson, would it?
So in the top 10, at number 10, SEC, Arkansas.
Okay.
With 23.
Okay.
Arkansas.
That's a little surprising.
Right? It really is. It really is.
So I got a conference comparison. How many Olympians are in each conference?
Okay.
So Big Ten has the most, 116.
Right.
Then it's the ACC with 98.
Mm-hmm.
Then it's the SEC with 85.
And the ACC number is wrong. I'm just going to tell you from looking at what's on my screen, it's wrong.
That's what it says.
Right.
And then Ivy League, it says 47.
47.
And then Big 12, 28.
Big 12, what are you even doing?
Yeah.
Big 12, what are you doing? What are you doing? Big 12?
Yeah.
So here's the top 10. Arkansas with 23. UCLA is at 9 with 24. Tennessee.
Okay. Not surprised by that.
At 8 with 27. And sidebar, I am laughing so hard at UT right now because the SEC had to make, with the inclusion of Texas.
Yeah, who's going to be
going to be UT?
Yeah.
And the SEC said Tennessee is our UT.
Is that surprising that they chose Tennessee?
Were here. Well, they're there first.
Yeah, I guess.
They're there first. And Tennessee existed before Texas.
Yeah.
Like in state and university.
I mean, yeah, Texas has had a little bit more success recently, but
listen, man,
yeah,
we got here first.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Like, I mean, Nebraska has gone through this with the NU and the U of N, right?
Yeah.
And this is weird how my brain thinks. Is it U of N?
University of Nebraska?
Or NU, like we see on the helmet?
I mean, because Nebraska University or University of Nebraska. I don't know.
What?
I think people say Nebraska University more.
Do they really?
I feel like, yeah.
All right, Texan, you can help us with that one. Like
I hear it both ways, though. I don't think there's like a set way.
I've never heard anybody say Nebraska University.
Everyone says NU, though. No one says UN. Everyone says NU.
Well, this is why there are universities who claim NU. Northwestern University is actually, it's not the University of Northwestern.
Yeah.
It's Northwestern University.
I mean, we're technically the University of Nebraska. Lincoln. Right. That's the technical name.
And have we, to your knowledge, Daily Nebraskan Ben Droz, has there ever been the logo used UNL in any athletic way, shape, or form? As far as the logo, like on the helmet we have in front of us, that's NU.
Yeah.
I don't know that I've ever seen
UNL.
Right.
No, it's NU. I feel like
have they ever used U of N?
No.
So
no.
Like I should.
I mean, I might be wrong, but I don't think so. I'm pretty sure they say NU.
Yeah.
I mean, most say UNL, but when logo and everything, you don't like logo UNL.
That's what imagine. Insightful Dude says most people say UNL.
That's what most people say, but
from a logo, like if you're gonna do
logo standpoint,
if you're gonna do an alternate like basketball jersey, baseball jersey,
they're not gonna put UNL. They're gonna put NU. I feel like if they would do that.
But I would totally be on board.
With UNL,
I would imagine that. Like seriously, if you walk down the street and there were two jerseys side by side, that said one said NU and one said UNL. Which one would you be more intrigued by?
I mean, UNL, for sure that's like, yeah. I mean, I get you from the color scheme, it's Nebraska.
At least in Nebraska.
Yeah.
I'm not sure the rest of the country would know.
Yeah.
And if it's the right colors, it probably wouldn't matter. But I just in my head, if they did an alternate helmet,
UNL, that'd be different.
Like this year, UNL. Like we've had this discussion over time that I think, have they ever used a throwback Bug Eaters helmet? As far as you know.
I don't think so.
Okay, so let me ask the question, Ben.
Okay.
Would you be thumbs up or thumbs down
For Bug Eaters.
to Bug Eaters as a one-time like alternate jersey helmet?
I'd probably be thumbs down to that.
Really?
Yeah.
Like I see Bug Eaters shirts around town.
I don't know. Maybe I'm against the mass consensus there, but
You wouldn't go in with Bug Eaters.
No. I mean, if they would do it, I wouldn't be like mad. But like, if I was the one making a decision, I'd be like, nah, we're not doing Bug
Where
Eaters.
do you fall on Huskers versus Cornhuskers?
Everyone's. I don't know. I mean, whenever I write something, I don't ever write Cornhuskers. But like for football, I would say Cornhuskers. You know what I mean? But for for basketball,
nobody else matters. Like,
but I'm saying for like basketball, I say Huskers. But like football, for some reason, I say Cornhuskers. Am I like? I don't know. Maybe it's just because on the broadcast they say Cornhuskers all the time. On football broadcast, they say Cornhuskers.
So was there a move at some point to lean away from Cornhuskers to Huskers?
I think so.
Or was that kind of an organic, hey, it's just cooler to say Huskers rather than Cornhuskers?
I don't know. It might have just been like a thing that has happened over time. I don't know if it was intentional.
See, this is where me and my natural curiosity, I was telling this to Austin last night during old school and one-on-one that I can plan a show, but because I'm in learning mode. Well, I'm not from here.
Oh yeah.
I'm not from here.
Yeah.
So it would be extremely arrogant for me to think that I know everything about. I could just know.
If I'd go to Florida, I wouldn't.
Right.
You wouldn't know everything.
And I mean, and I've moved around constantly, so I've had to constantly learn different spaces of the country. And being here and saying, okay, because the Nebraska mascot has its own, like the history of it has its own journey. I still think the whole corn man thing is just
weird.
It's weird to the point that it should be overdone. Like, Ben, if I came in with a corn man hat.
I have at home, we have like the corn hat.
Like, but if you had a hat, like there are tons of hats.
Yeah.
Right? But if you had like the fully stitched corn man mascot. Right? Somebody asked the question of why they don't do like a little red hat.
I like Little Red more than Herbie.
Am I? Oh, that's funny.
You
are one of, like, you are in it. That is a very short roll call.
I think Little Red is better than Herbie, especially the updated Herbie. I do not like the updated Herbie. I don't like it.
You don't like the update? So
they made it like blonde.
The one versus the okay, is that?
No, like they like went back to like the retro Herbie a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
Farmer Herbie.
Yeah, I don't like that. Little Red is my dude. I love my favorite thing about Husker basketball games is that Little Red is always at volleyball games and he's always at basketball games. I love that.
He really doesn't. He doesn't do football.
He's there for football, but I think he leaves after like the beginning of the game. I swear.
Is it the same person?
No, I bet there's different people that do Little Red all the time.
So why does he not?
I don't know. He's definitely there for like at the beginning of football games. Him and Herbie are out on the field. I don't know if he's there for the entire game though. Maybe he is, and I just don't, because I would always sit in the student section, so I might not be able to see him that great.
Yeah, wait. So the Daily Nebraskan has you sitting in the student?
No, that's if I'm just like in the student. That's just if I'm going as a student. If I'm covering for the game, then I'm up in the press box.
Okay.
I'm trying to think. He might have been there the whole time. I wasn't looking for. The mascots was not my top concern. I was more intrigued by the game.
And I'm still. Here's another. It really is, of course, before we go to break, it really is the question of how many people, because I would assume that it's young people who are there for Little Red.
I like Little Red better.
Yeah.
I like Low Red better.
We'll throw it to break. More one-on-one here on The Ticket.
Watch live on Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch. You're listening to One-on-One with DP on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
When you were a kid, clubs were cool. Robotics club and space club and stuff like that. But what do adults get? Book clubs and quilting clubs? Nah, forget that. How about margarita clubs and old-fashioned clubs? Get to Upside Bar and Lounge for the best clubs in town. Try all 10 varieties of Upside margaritas or old fashions and take home a free souvenir glass. Grab the whole crew and pair it with Taco Night on Mondays or Whiskey Wednesdays. Upside Bar and Lounge at 29th and Pine Lake.
Join us on Monday, July 29th at Buffalo Wings and Rings at 68th and O to celebrate the company's 40th anniversary. Enjoy 40% off wings all day and your favorite sports talk hosts on air from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Come hang with us for the 40th anniversary party on Monday, July 29th at the 68th and O Buffalo Wings and Rings.
Looking for a financial partner that truly makes a difference? Modern Woodman is a member-owned fraternal financial services organization. We can help you plan for all stages of life, from protection to saving to retirement. We also offer member benefits, social activities, and volunteer opportunities to help your family and community.
I'm Sean Erickson, your Modern Woodman representative in Lincoln. Call me at 402-483-6515 to start the conversation.
Modern Woodman of America, touching lives, securing futures.
Where will your path take you, traveler? To seek fortune in a new career? Or on a journey to distant lands for a well-deserved vacation? Wherever you go, one distraction could spell disaster. You can change your fate, adventurer. Don't drive distracted. Paid for by the NDOT Highway Safety Office.
This is James Harrell with NP Dodge Real Estate. When I became a licensed realtor, I wanted a brokerage that would help me grow in my new career. I found that in Lincoln First Realty. When Lincoln First was acquired by NP Dodge, the training and support I received only got better. I love knowing I have the power of the NP Dodge brand behind me. I would recommend NP Dodge to new agents looking to jumpstart their real estate career and to current agents who want to take their business to the next level.
Expand your career with NP Dodge. Call Eric at 402-434-2222.
Ready to score big with your projects? Look no further than Edward Stone, the MVP of natural stone for over 2 decades. Edward Stone is cranking out over 30,000 square feet every week and offers a winning lineup of over 70 quality natural veneer stone selections. Their unbeatable variety and experienced team will ensure your project is a success, whether it's a home renovation or a commercial build. And hey, they're not just about stone. They've got an all-star lineup of fireplaces, cast stone, brick, and much more. Swing by one of their locations in Lincoln or Omaha today and experience the Edward Stone difference, your reliable choice for over 20 years.
Ready to add a dash of Southern flavor to your week? At Wings and Rings, their brand new Southern fried wings have arrived for a limited time. Indulge in the irresistible goodness of large, traditional bone-in wings coated in a crispy beer batter and fried to perfection. Try them with hot honey or any other sauces. And for those busy summer days coming up, look no further than their Southern Fried Wings Family Bundle. Wings and Rings, 2 Lincoln locations on O Street or Village Lane. At Fairway Meat Market, your family. And as part of the family, they want to save you money on your meat and groceries. Now, through July 28th, enjoy USDA Choice 8-ounce New York strips for $7.99 each. All-natural thick-cut bone-in pork chops for $1.99 per pound. Fairway's fresh ground pork sausage for $2.99 per pound. And Michelob Ultra 24-packs for just $16.99. That's all at Fairway Meat Market in the Rockledge Square Shopping Center, just south of 84th and Van Dorn.
Your home is your empire. Protect it with Empire Fence. Get a free instant quote with the online estimating tool at empire-fence.com. See an upfront estimate with no hidden fees. An Empire Fence can provide privacy and improve the appearance of your home. Keep kids and pets in or out of your yard. Increase security and add value to your property. Visit empire-fence.com now to view the stylish and maintenance-free possibilities for your home and get a free instant online quote. Let Empire Fence protect your empire.
Are you tired of the same old entertainment options? How about something that's truly fun for both kids and adults? Nebraska Knockerball, the new place to go for your private and corporate parties. Step inside one of their inflatable spears and let out stress in a healthy form of exercise. Or try the human foosball, foot darts, yard pong, giant beer pong, basketball Connect 4, and much more. Nebraska Knockerball, specializing in physical, engaging fun. Call Nebraska Knockerball today at 402-460-8724 to learn more or book a reservation now.
NEPCO is hiring CDL drivers for Ready Mixed Concrete, Husker Concrete, and Beatrice Concrete. NEPCO offers great pay, medical and retirement benefits, paid time off, and they pay for CDL training. Apply today and start your new career with a $2,500 hiring bonus. From NEPCO's beginning in 1908, it's the employees that have formed the company's solid foundation. Start your career today. Visit nebcoinc.com. That's NEBCOINC.com.
Be a memory for your grandchildren. Among Nebraska adults age 65 or older, 47% report current alcohol use. Drinking too much can cause harm to children, family members, and loved ones. By drinking less, you will still be around for your grandchildren. If you or a loved one is looking for help, find a treatment facility near you at findtreatment.gov. For immediate support, call, text, or chat 988.
Brought to you by Nebraska DHHS in partnership with SAMHSA.
You're listening to One-on-One with DP. Brought to you by Mary Ellen's Food for the Soul on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Again, welcome to the rabbit hole that is One-on-One.
Oh, yeah.
On a Saturday at the Ticket, DP Ben.
We got on a Mike Riley somehow.
Yeah, we
during
like,
break.
and this is again, it's conversational in that you try to figure out what makes Nebraska Nebraska in its ultimate true form.
Mm-hmm.
Like what is, right?
Yeah.
And in that, like we ended up with Little Red. We went from Paris Olympics, Big Ten, Huskers Olympians,
Little Red
to Little Red because the mascot, right?
Yes.
But then also in identifying from a Nebraska fan perspective, what is Nebraska? Like what is, and what do people identify as? We end up with, you said Little Red in your mind. You're a bigger fan of Little Red than you are Herbie.
Yes. I don't hate Herbie. I don't like the updated Herbie. I just like Little Red better. I like he's
fun.
Yes. I think he's more fun. Have you seen it where he like goes upside down on his head and he's like bouncing on his head? Like I love, like that's awesome.
Like
that's awesome. Herbie can't do that.
No, Herbie can't. His head would pop off. his head would pop all the way off. So then that took me down the rabbit hole that is, like I said that, okay, so if you read the description of Little Red, the official Nebraska description, he's one of the two mascots at the University of Nebraska Lincoln.
Yeah, that's the technical name.
Athletic department. Again, UNL, not used enough in my mind.
Yeah.
But hey, newest mascot, he was created in 1993.
Yeah, when I was growing up watching Nebraska sports, I loved Little Red.
Has Little Red morphed, or is this the version of?
I think he's kind of been the same the entire time. I think so. Yeah.
Right. To appeal to younger fans, was focused primarily on women's volleyball.
Yeah.
By Dr. Hibner, after a statewide contest. He can be seen on the sidelines of a Nebraska football game, at Bob Devaney Sports Center during basketball and volleyball.
Mm-hmm.
I would imagine that means no softball, no baseball.
I don't even think there's any mascots there for those games.
And to imagine that some of the other Olympic sports don't get, so like soccer, gymnastics.
Soccer has Herbie there.
Gymnastics because it's Bob Devaney Center.
Yeah, I think they have mascot too.
Gymnastics is there. Volleyball's there.
I think it might be because like baseball is like off campus. Maybe.
Would it be incorrect and improper to have Little Red at wrestling? He's not. Yeah, you don't want fun. You want like that. That's the Neanderthal section.
I don't know. I don't even know if there is a mascot. No, Little Red is at wrestling, I think.
I don't. I've been to enough restaurants. I don't recall seeing Little Red because I can't imagine Little Red bouncing out at mid-mat. Right? I can't see that. I can't see that.
I'm trying to think because I've been to some Husker wrestling matches.
So it says that Little Red has won 2 major awards.
Ooh, because he's the best.
With the first being the national championship. NCAA National Mascot Competition.
Oh, yeah.
In 1999, Little Red won the national championship for
Go Little
mascot.
Red. Go Little Red.
So, Ben, there may be okay. So, are we really devaluing Little Red?
I think we are. I think he's underrated as a mascot.
I think that's fair.
He's appealing to the younger audience.
Yeah.
And I just think he's more fun.
Well, he's a national champion.
And he's a national champion.
Has Herbie ever won a national championship?
I don't know. We'd have to look that up.
I'm going to have to look it up. Again, this is okay. So
put some respect on Little Red's name.
Put some respect on Little Red's name. So here's what it says about Herbie Husker, the oldest mascot at the University of Nebraska-Lincoln.
Was
created by Lubbock, Texas artist Dirk West. First appeared on the cover of the Husker Media Guide in 1974. So there were, and relatively recent.
Yeah, that's not too old.
Right? Soon after became the official mascot. It's gone through a few makeovers, most recent being April 2023 that you talked about.
I don't like it.
Don't like it, right? When he returned to a more classic look compared to the revised Herbie that was unveiled before 2003 college football season. Until 2003, he was dressed in denim overalls, red cowboy hat and blazers with a large N.
Yep.
Has an ear of corn in his pocket. Again, N, not UNL, not NU.
N.
Like that has to be worked out. And they wanted to update the overall appearance of the state's agricultural workers and general public.
This is what I don't get. Is Nebraska? Why is Nebraska trying to look like that? I understand that's a big part of Nebraska. I understand that, but why is that the perception that we're trying to put as a Nebraska? Like, why would someone that's from Florida be like, I want to go where the farmers are? Like, what?
Send your text and email to Ben. They're gonna come and get you. He said Little Red needs a never-ending supply of helium. So he can float away forever.
What?
He's a national champion.
He's a national champion. Read the other text.
Tanner, stop that. That's just mean.
Read the other text.
He said Little Red's best mascot by far. He needs to make more appearances at men's basketball. It seems he's been banished from the men's sports for the past decade. It's a tragedy.
He was at some men's basketball games and he's at football games. So that's not all the way true.
He's a national champion.
Put some respect on his name.
Look, there's your opinion and then there's fact that he's a national champion. It says
what about Herbie? Did he?
Okay, ready? During halftime of the 2006 Capital One Bowl, Herbie was named National Mascot of the Year in 2005.
So they're both national champions.
And treat them as such. Like, don't hate. Like, you can't. Listen, you can't. That's like choosing between the Heisman Trophy winners. Like, you have. Like, no. There are certain people that you cannot speak ill of in Nebraska. National champions. And national champions.
Little Red is a national
champions and Heisman Trophy winners. You cannot speak ill of in Nebraska. So listen, hopefully that ends the conversation of the Little Red hate.
I don't understand the Little Red hate. I don't get it. Why? What is to not like about him? He is the most lovable mascot ever. Have you seen Purdue's mascot? He is scary.
What?
He's scary. He's not.
He's a Boilermaker.
He doesn't look he doesn't look like a loving mascot. Herbie, I want to hug Herbie.
You want to hug Little Red. I'm not sure you want to hug Herbie.
I don't know. I'd be okay with it.
It's Saturday. I can't even tell the joke. It's I can't even tell the joke.
Tanner told me be a man, not a wimpy child. I can be a man and like Lil Red.
The joke is that Herbie, is that a corn cob in your pocket? Are you happy to see me?
Oh my. Eric says Lil Red can die in a fire. What is this?
Look, there's nothing. There are two types of people. There are people who love Little Red and people who do not love Little Red. And like it is a.
What did Little Red do to you?
I don't know, man.
Why do you want? Eric. I don't want you to die in a fire. Why do you want Little Red to die in a fire?
I don't listen. Again, we're gonna do another hour of live radio, and I think that's like the. I said this. I was telling Luke because he said, "Oh, you have to go on air," and I'm like, "Yeah." He goes, "You didn't? Were you planning on going on air?" I was like, "No," and he goes, "Listen, this is how this works. I could do. There have been situations where I've done 12 hours of radio straight and not talked about the same thing in any hour. That's kind of like for Saturday. I've been away,
yeah.
So I've got gas in the tank when it comes to Nebraska athletics.
The Huskers have been mediocre to terrible since Lil Red. # break the curse. What? So you guys want to sacrifice Lil Red at midfield?
But
I don't either.
Here's the flawed thinking in that. As I just said to you,
that's not going to help win.
As I said to you, Little Red was National Mascot of the Year in '99, right?
Yeah.
Herbie was the most recent Mascot of the Year.
I think, yeah.
Not Little Red. It's not Little Red's fault. And you went back to traditional, right?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Little Red. Let me make sure. Let me make sure.
Herbie, they went back to his traditional.
Little Red was the national. Yep. Okay. Ready for this? So he won the National Mascot of the Year in '99. Herbie won it in 2005.
Okay.
So if things have gone wrong since Herbie won the national title, not Lil Red. And here's the other thing. I'm just gonna this is why you can't burn Lil Red. Little Red was inducted into the 2007 Mascot Hall of Fame.
Hall of Famer, just like Terrell
He's
Farley.
a Hall of Famer.
Just like Terrell Farley on this radio station.
I'm just gonna say it, that's going to be the battle. This is why Nebraska's cursed. That you're cursing your Hall of Famer.
This is put some respect on Lil Red's name.
Oh man,
he is not. Tanner says he's a Chuck E. Cheese like mascot. No, he's not.
He's a Hall of Famer.
He's a Hall of Famer.
He's a Hall
of Famer. He's a lovable mascot.
Put some respect on the name.
I love Lil Red.
We're gonna start the campaign. Put some respect on Lil Red.
I'm gonna go down O Street and we're gonna.
Hall of Famer. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go and buy a massive blow up Lil Red.
Put him at the station.
It's going to happen.
Yep.
It's going to happen. It's going to happen. We'll go to break. When we come back, we'll finish this conversation, at least for this hour.
Watch live on Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch. You're listening to One on One with DP on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Do you need your event or venue secured? Call Tank Security Team. Tank Security Team is Lincoln's #1 non-lethal security company. Tank Security Team offers first-class security with efficient and quicker response times. Hire Tank Security Team. No hassle, no headaches. Call Tank at 402-310-3589 and get secured today.
Without a strong IT partner, your business ends up overspending, underperforming, wearing too many hats, complicating your work, and more. Applied Connective Technologies can help with experts in every facet of technology. If it plugs in, powers on, or charges up, they're your people. Imagine being able to call one team for all your technology solutions rather than a village of vendors and providers. For all your needs in managed IT and cybersecurity, phone systems, physical security, infrastructure, and audio or video, head to appliedconnective.com to better your business today.
Rashawn Jackson here for Bauer Underground, who has been serving local contractors and utility contractors all across the state since 1997. When you see the black and white trucks, you know the baddest dudes in the business have arrived. Bauer is currently looking for equipment operators, laborers, diesel mechanics, and aerial linemen. Join the brotherhood built on hard work, authentic people, and pedigree of success. Bauer, a family-friendly company who reminds you, go Big Red!
Everyone should have a collection of something. For some, it's stamps or coins, expensive cars, or even watches. But for a lot of people, it's sports cards. And there's no better way to grow your collection than with the help of Capital City Sports Cards, Lincoln's first and only collector-first sports cards and memorabilia shop. Capital City Sports Cards connects collectors of all ages and demographics with unique collectibles sure to bring any collection to life, no matter the budget. Visit Capital City Sports Cards near 56th and Old Cheney or through their eBay storefront. Capital City Sports Cards, Lincoln's premier sports card and memorabilia store. Perch Merch is your one-stop shop for all your printing and promotional needs in Lincoln, Nebraska. They specialize in screen printing, embroidery, vehicle wraps, window wraps, print collateral, promotional products, and signage. At Perch Merch, they are committed to delivering high-quality products and exceptional customer service. Their experienced team of designers and printing professionals will work with you every step of the way to ensure that your vision is realized. Call for a quote today at 402-217-5212 or go to perch-merch.com.
All right, it's time for Final Jeopardy. It's been a tight contest today that all comes down to this final question. No summer picnic or family get-together or trip to the lake is complete without this particular item. Let's go first to Bob.
What is beer?
No, that's not it. Think about the kids. Over to you, Farley.
What is corn on the cob?
Tough to grill that on a boat. Wrong again. Grace, this time for the win.
What is Bure's cheese spread?
We have a winner! Bure's cheese spread, available in most local grocers in Nebraska.
This is James Harrell with NP Dodge Real Estate. When I became a licensed realtor, I wanted a brokerage that would help me grow in my new career. I found that in Lincoln First Realty. When Lincoln First was acquired by NP Dodge, the training and support I received only got better. I love knowing I have the power of the NP Dodge brand behind me. I would recommend NP Dodge to new agents looking to jumpstart their real estate career and to current agents who want to take their business to the next level.
Expand your career with NP Dodge. Call Eric at 402-434-2222.
I'm softball player Jordy Ball, and my schedule can get a little hectic. From softball practices to going to class, traveling for games, spending time with family, and catching up with friends, I am always on the go. I want a bank that can help me from anywhere, but also be there when I need them. That's Midwest Bank. They have the same mobile banking technology as those big banks, but have that hometown feel that I like every time I walk through the doors. They make banking easy no matter where I am. Your community, your bank, Midwest Bank.
There's nothing quite like the Mercado by Certified Piedmontese Beef. The Mercado offers unique ingredients you can't find anywhere else, open every day from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. The full-service butcher shop and retail store is wonderful for meat lovers with their exclusive Certified Piedmontese Beef and assorted sausages, plus other quality meats, including pork, chicken, and a wide range of the freshest seafood. Plus, every Friday from 11 to 2, the Mercado serves up the best lunch in town on their Friday Feast menu. Stop in at the Mercado today at 84th and Havelock or visit their website at cpmercado.com to see current deals.
Play ball! Looking for the ultimate change-up from the typical family night? How about a Grand Slam good time with friends and coworkers? Then unleash the fun at Haymarket Park with an action-packed, thrilling season of Salt Dogs baseball. Choose from 50 home games now through August with daily and weekly specials your whole pack can enjoy, including group discounts. Don't miss out on the magic and the excitement. Strike three, you're out! Visit saltdogs.com to reserve your tickets today. Unleash the fun.
93.7 The Ticket is proud to provide listeners with daily opportunities to win contests and prizes on our airwaves, and would like to take this opportunity to remind you of a couple rules. All participants must be 21 or older and must wait 30 days after winning a prize before participating in another contest. Once you win, you have 30 days to pick up your prize at the K&TK Studios, 1040 O Street in Lincoln, or your prize will be forfeit. Thank you for participating in our contest, and thank you for listening to 93.7 The Ticket.
You're listening to One-on-One with DP, sponsored by Mary Ellen's Food for the Soul on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
It is pretty remarkable.
It is.
That we have gone down so many rabbit holes in an hour. We're going to extend this to noon.
People are telling me to grow up on the text line.
They are at you, bro. They are at you, Ben. Look, Ben, they put some respect on Ben's name because he was actually in the correct lane when he said, listen, mad respect for Lil Red, because again, not only, and again, I've been here for a while. Nobody's ever told me the history of Lil Red. That Lil Red late in the game, like his success ratio is
crazy.
off the chart.
Oh, yes.
It's
Oh,
crazy good.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's crazy good. And then people blame Lil Red. But Lil Red's apex was 1999.
That's when he started.
That's when he, right? And then winning the mascot of the year.
Or was that, did he win in 1996?
So here's what it says. I'll read it again for folks. His first year was 1993.
Okay. And then he won it in 1999?
So he peaked this. 93, then you win the title in 94.
1 year.
Look, stop.
1 year.
This is the
1
real,
year.
right?
1 year.
Created in 93. They then win under Coach Tom Osborne, the first national title under Osborne in 94.
Yep.
Then they win it in 95.
The success came with Lil Red.
In 97, in 99, he was voted National Mascot of the Year.
So it took him 5 or 6 years to win National Mascot of the Year. National Mascot of the Year.
And then
crazy.
In 2007, inducted into the Mascot Hall of Fame.
Go Lil Red.
Like, so listen, from this point forward, if you speak of Lil Red, it should be just like in every other sport. Hall of Famer.
Put some respect.
Right. Hall of Famer Lil Red.
Yep.
So we're going to officially start the campaign to rebrand Lil Red.
We need to rebrand the perception.
Ben, I need the graphic. We'll
put Bell on.
Right? That we need Lil Red in several graphics. One, put some respect on my name.
Yep. We need to change the perception of Lil Red. Right? People are putting undue hate on the Lil Red.
This bruh went in through, 3 titles in 4 years under his watch. 3-5.
Yep. He came in. That's when Osborne started having
one natties, and then went into the Hall of Fame and was like
etched in history.
Right. So officially from this day forward,
is Herbie even in the Hall of Fame?
He's in the Hall of Fame. Herbie got in the Hall of Fame.
Okay.
First, he got in the Hall of Fame in 2005,
and then,
and then Lil Red went in.
But Herbie's been in here since 70s.
He took Herbie's the OG.
Yes, he's OG.
He's the OG because he was
the real OG.
Remember that. But remember this that created in 1974. So he doesn't get credit for the Devaney national chips. He doesn't get credit for it. He gets credit for the offensive explosion, but he doesn't get credit for Devaney's 2 national titles.
So they have the same amount of national titles.
They have the same number of national titles. They have the same number of national mascots of the year, and they're both in the Mascot Hall of Fame.
This feels like a first take debate when we're debating Michael Jordan versus LeBron. He's got 6 titles. Michael Jordan's got 6.
Look,
he is 6 for 6 in the finals. That's what this sounds like. We're talking about mascots and national titles.
Like I said, I think it's amazing. Like it's just totally, it's totally a thing that matters.
Oh my God!
Well, but this is what the rabbit hole does to you. We went down. We now know. So it says that as of 2022, there are 1.97 million people in Nebraska.
Okay,
and that 2% of the corn farming, in the country is from Nebraska.
Yeah, Nebraska.
But the Nebraska, as much as they think corn is their thing, they're number 3 in corn production.
Beef.
They are number 2. Yeah. No, they're number 7 in.
They were 7 with hogs, pigs. They were 3 in corn. I'm pretty sure
3 with corn, but 2.
Yeah.
In beef.
Soybeans was 4, wheat 14. So corn is 3, soybeans 4, and then cattle's 2.
Cattle is 2. So
in the U.S.
again, Ben,
Nebraska produces 12.67% of the U.S.'s beef production.
And so to fully say, listen, first of all, Nebraska has to re-identify who it is. Nebraska is a beef state.
Really?
It's a beef state. Listen,
Really?
But if you want the campaign, like, listen, don't say eat more chicken. Eat more beef. Nebraska is a beef town, folks. It's a beef state. You got to get it right. You got to get all of that right.
Man.
We're going to stay here for the next hour, and then we will get into, because I want to go into the history of the bug eaters.
Yes.
Because that's a thing. And then, Ben, I'm going to quiz you and the text line on, you ready for this? Big Ten mascot names.
Okay. I think I can do it.
See if you can get through the 18, not just the like the USC Trojans, but what's the Trojans' name? Yeah. We're going to have some fun in hour 2 on One-on-One on the Ticket.
This is where it happens. Long hikes with friends, kayaking adventures with family, more horseback riding, zipline gliding, rock face climbing, hammock camping fun than you could ever imagine. And it's all outdoors, amongst the trees and across the prairie, here beneath Nebraska skies. Plan an outing today at yournebraskaadventure.com. Sponsored by Nebraska Game and Parks, aired with the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
Get rid of pesky critters once and for all with Bats to Rats. Their expert team is here to help you reclaim your home. No more sleepless nights caused by crawling critters or flapping wings. Bats to Rats ensures a safe environment for every family member. Check the website at batstorats.com for amazing offers. And if you mention this ad, you'll receive $10 off your initial inspection cost. Call Bats to Rats today at 402-781-8691. That's 402-781-8691. Bats to Rats.
The weather is hot, the kids are out of school, and you're on your way to the lake and summer road trips. Are you getting to your vacation spot comfortably, or is your car letting you down? Mullen Motors Lot is full of great vehicles to take home, so you don't have to worry about your current car barely surviving another road trip. Come check out their lot just north of 48th and Layton and find your next ride for summer road trips and beyond. Mullen Motors.
No tag-ons, just quality vehicles. Mullen Motors.
Hey guys, it's your girl Jordan from Sartor Heyman Jewelers. Have an anniversary coming up? I've got you covered. Celebrate your love with the timeless elegance of jewelry. This anniversary, give the gift of sapphires, emeralds, rubies, or gold. Find the perfect piece that reflects the beauty and depth of your commitment. Whether it's your first anniversary or your 50th, surprise your loved one with a gem as beautiful and rare as she is. Until next time, this is Jordan at Sartor Heyman Jewelry. Happy shopping, guys.
Midwest Bank is proud to be your local community bank right here in Lincoln. This is Travis with Midwest Bank, now with 2 branches conveniently serving Lincoln and 8 other locations across Nebraska. We're here to help you with any of your needs. From opening a checking account to buying a home or financing your business, our staff is here for you. Stop in and you might see Shin Daddy himself. Your community, your bank, Midwest Bank. Learn more at midwest.bank, member FDIC.
Highball Bar in downtown Lincoln is open and located just north of 11th and O Street. Highball Bar offers a vibe and atmosphere like no other, making it the perfect place to grab a drink or beverage. Highball Bar features great events such as Karaoke Sunday, $4 Tito's on Mondays, Jack Daniel's specials on Wednesdays, and much more. Make Highball Bar your go-to spot after a hard day at work or on the weekend. Highball Bar, located at 122 North 11th Street in downtown Lincoln.
Rico here with HIS Auto Care at 70th and Van Dorn, letting you know HIS is a great place to bring your vehicle for service. With superior service, bumper to bumper, we'll treat your vehicle like it's your mother's. It doesn't get any better than that. So call 402-488-8934 and HIS Auto will make you glad you did. 5% off, mention this ad, and for sure your mother will be proud you called. 402-488-8934, HIS Auto Care, 70th and Van Dorn. God bless you.
Hey, Nebraska football fans, it's defensive lineman Ty Robinson, and I've got a winning play for you with Action Plumbing, Heating, AC, and Electrical. Team up with Action and install a new Bradford white water heater in your home. And if we win the conference championship this season, you'll get a full refund. Don't fumble this opportunity. Sack your old water heater this season and score big with Action. Visit actionlincoln.com/Huskers to learn more.
Promotion valid for a limited time. Terms and conditions apply. See website for details.
If you want to make new floor shopping easier, come to O Street Carpet. Hi, I'm Steve Carper. Our flooring professionals can help you choose the best flooring for you, your family, and your budget. We eliminate the confusion. Even better, you'll be enjoying your new flooring much sooner. No 6 or 8 week waits. We'll install right away and save you money on installation. Floor shopping made easy every day at O Street Carpet.
O Street Carpet.
1732 O Street. Family owned and operated. Always the best value.
Constructors is now hiring for all positions, with laborers starting at $23 and up based on experience. Constructors has immediate job openings for laborers, mechanics, bridge builders, operators, and drivers. Start your new career today. Constructors offers great pay, health, dental, and vision insurance, paid time off, paid holidays, and so much more. Join the crew today and be a part of Nebraska's oldest paving company dating back to 1908. For a complete list of openings and to apply online, visit constructorslincoln.com.
Where will your path take you, traveler? To seek fortune in a new career? Or on a journey to distant lands for a well-deserved vacation? Wherever you go, one distraction could spell disaster. You can change your fate, adventurer. Don't drive distracted. Paid for by the NDOT Highway Safety Office.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com.
On the internet.
KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket. It's time to go one-on-one with DP. Coming at you live from the Coppel Chevrolet GMC studios. Here is your host, Derek Pearson. Brought to you by Mary Ellen's Food for the Soul on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Way down the rabbit hole. Buckle up.
We're putting respect on Little Red.
Listen. So I'm still trying to figure out that. Again, you can text in 402-464-5685.
As always.
Right?
As
and be a part of it. You can follow on the live video streams, Facebook, YouTube, X, Allo Channel 961.
You can get mad at me about my Little Red love.
No, they can't be mad at you about your Little Red love, babe.
Oh, yeah. You know, you can text in about that, but we're going to change your perception of Little Red.
I now need a Little Red hat.
I think
they do they exist?
They should. I'm pretty sure they do.
Can you check and see if Little Red has, and I don't want like a silkscreen hat. I want a full-on stitched joint.
Well, okay.
Right? I would assume that there are Herbie hats.
There's a Little Red shirt.
It's a shirt, but it's not.
I'm trying to find a hat.
I'm going full all in with Little Red.
I'm with you, man. I'm with you.
Right? Like I'm and again, we need to do it appropriately. He shall forward. We will issue the proclamation.
All right.
That throughout all of Husker Nation, he is forwardly known forever and eternally as Hall of Famer Lil Red.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That is the only way to address him appropriately and to give him due respect. He, from this day forward, on this day, July 26th, is it 26th? Today's 26th?
Today's 27th.
27th? Is it really?
Today's the 27th.
It is not.
What is this on my computer?
Ben, please tell me you're wrong.
It's the 27th.
Today's the 27th?
Yeah.
Come on. Really? Today's the 27th.
Yesterday was the 26th.
Here's
Today's the 27th.
Here's why this can't be so.
So I see a hat with Herbie on it.
Here's why this can't be so.
Why?
That means tomorrow is July 28th.
Yes.
July 28th is my birthday.
Ooh.
And I'm not prepared.
You're not prepared.
I'm not prepared.
I think, guys, this is what we need to do for DPs. We need to get DP.
I am not prepared.
We need Little Red merchandise for DP. That's what we need to get DP.
I am not prepared.
What do you need to prepare for?
Ben, see, here's the beauty of youth is that birthdays are like popcorn. You just think they exist everywhere and they're good and nutritional. But as you age, each birthday has greater value because there's fewer of them for me than there are for you.
My next birthday is going to have some pretty good value when I turn 21.
When you turn 21.
Yeah.
Right? And it's a big deal because you've had 21 birthdays. You've had 20 birthdays. The next one is 21. But your life changes in the next one because it begins anew. You now will be in your birthday, you will be able to do things that you've never done before.
Yep.
For my birthdays, usually it means there are fewer things I can do.
DP's like 1 year closer to the end.
Hey man, like
I mean, it's technically right for all of us. 1 year closer to the end.
Well, it really is. Like I'm never going to be older than I am
right now. Yeah.
Right now.
Same with me.
And I'm never going to be younger.
You want to know who doesn't age? Lil Red.
Lil Red is eternal.
He's eternal.
Hall of Famer, Lil Red. We cannot speak. We will not speak less of the legendary mascot, the Hall of Famer, Lil Red.
I need a Lil Red hat. Why do I see Herbie hats but not Lil Red hats? What is up with this?
I'm all in, and now like I need a Lil Red hoodie. I need a Lil Red hoodie, and then we need to have the discussion over. Let me see. So it says years ago, Texter says from the text line, years ago at Nebraska's license plate, it had beef state stamped on it.
Beef state.
It's a beef state.
Nebraska really is a beef state.
Okay. So Ben, as you scan the world for Lil Red hats and then Lil Red hoodies, because that has to happen. 100% Hall of Fame. And
if there's not,
we're gonna call our merch friends around Lincoln, Triple B, Perch, or whoever it is, that there needs to be Lil Red hoodies. Hats and hoodies.
I would buy it.
Hats and hoodies. Like
I want a shirt too. I want a shirt.
But it has to say.
I saw a Lil Red shirt.
But it has to say
beef state.
Hall of Famer. Hall of Fame. Look, we're also gonna push beef state. Like like, oh, come on.
Why does he have to have a corn cob in his pocket? He should be riding a cow.
He should be riding. You know what?
Texas.
That would be. He should be riding Bevo. Like he should be riding Bevo. Like 100%. I'm all in. I'm all in for this. This is not, and in true transparency, this is not at all what was planned. But this is the way we're going.
We shouldn't even plan for shows. We should just go as it is.
Like, what do we? Well, listen. This is why. So we had some shows today that canceled, and some shows that couldn't show.
Yeah.
And I said, well, this has been an interesting week. I've been at Big Ten. I've been out of studio all week. And sometimes when you're traveling for events like that, you lose connection to home. Like you lose connection to what's going on locally. And watching downtown Lincoln, especially at the corner of 11th, though, we're seeing recruits walk by the window. We're seeing, we know that coaches are active. We know that there's, especially last night, we actually stayed open late and had coffee because people who were going to the recruiting exhibition, right? Stopped by. And so we had Luke leave out coffee for coaches, and we had some Husker folks stop by and have coffee.
That's cool.
And so you lose connection. Then you go, oh, wait a minute. This is the week where Nebraska changes. Lincoln changes this week because the Huskers go to practice. They go to camp on Wednesday. It all changes. It all changes. And I thought about it like Monday, we're going to be at Buffalo Wings and Rings all day.
Yeah, what is it, 10 to 6?
10 to 6, we'll be there, so you'll be able to
After
stop by.
break.
And so, because I haven't thought about it properly, again, finding out that, like, if you hadn't said that, I wouldn't know that my birthday's tomorrow. Like, it hit me like a ton of bricks.
What day did you think it was?
I don't know. Like, I thought maybe like Tuesday. I don't know. But I didn't think it was tomorrow. So tomorrow or tonight at midnight, you don't know how old I am, do you?
I don't want to guess.
You can't offend me.
Okay.
You cannot offend me. Just honestly, legitimately, how old do you think I am? Right?
Late 50s, early 60s.
So at midnight, I'll be 62.
Okay. So I was right.
Right.
I was
Like,
in the, I was in the
it's a
ballpark.
thing. And so you become, and I realize I'm the old guy at the station now.
I'm the young guy. I know that.
Yeah, you're the young guy. I'm the old guy. And a big part of doing these shows is a crossing of streams, is just to make sure that, one, I understand how young people today are thinking. This is what the college athlete shows do for me, is that they remind me of what it's like to be young. Right? This is what it's like to be young. Like, we have athletes come in here and just tell you, just like, well, how do you not know that? But it also changes my week in that in my head, at some point this week, I would have celebrated this. Now I kind of have to celebrate at Buffalo Wings and Rings on Monday.
That's not a bad place to celebrate
on Monday.
it.
So that's kind of going to be what that is. So here are the projects we need to create. And Ben, I'll leave it to you to get to Bella and Anaya.
Yeah.
Because we need Lil Red, Hall of Famer Lil Red, right?
He's a Hall of Famer.
Right? Hall of Fame, that needs to be branded, marketed.
Why is Nebraska not marketing it?
I don't know. Ben, you know me well enough to know that I ask questions, and sometimes I wonder why things are done or not done the way they are. And this is one of those. That Hall of Fame Lil Red has to trend. Like, it immediately from this, again, we'll issue a formal proclamation. So we need one of those certificates. I'm going to reach out to the university and invite Lil Red down to the mill at 11th and O, and we will.
You want Lil Red in the mill?
Oh, I 100%, because I want to do and have the mayor make an official proclamation that it's national. It's Little Red Day, Hall of Famer Little Red Day in Nebraska, and we can pick the day. You know,
I wonder how many Big Ten mascots are in the Hall of Fame.
This is why I wanted to see if you knew the mascot, who the mascot, what the name of the mascot, and then who the mascot was, because the Huskers is the mascot.
Herbie Husker.
But Herbie, no, they're the Huskers.
Yeah.
So the USC Trojans.
Yeah.
But the Trojan has a name.
Just like
Herbie has a name. Yeah. Lil Red, Hall of Famer. And here's the other thing. It needs to be marketed and branded that Herbie is a Hall of Famer.
True. Yeah.
Hall of Famer Herbie Husker.
Yeah.
Hey,
they both have won 3 national championships.
So I need the shirts and hats. I need a Little Red a Hall of Famer Little Red hoodie.
Yeah.
That I'm just going to wear.
I only saw a shirt when I was
I'm going to wear it
minutes.
at literally when I go media to anything Husker, I'm wearing the Husker, like, Hall of Famer Little Red hoodie.
This is funny because when at the DN, they don't want us wearing like red or Nebraska stuff because they don't want us to be like affiliated with the school, or whatever. But DP's like, I'm wearing Little
I
Red.
don't even care. Listen, Ben, let me explain it. I'm a member of that club where they tell you be neutral as media, be neutral. Yeah. So I generally wear black to Husker events, right?
I don't usually wear red. No.
Right? Or just like I went and get like the Adidas black.
Yeah.
There's
unless
like,
I'm in the student section.
There's dress slacks that are Adidas men's dress, like the kind of the golfer kind of version. And then there are pullovers that are Adidas in the various colors without the logo. And I think like that's what I wear. So I wear, like today I have on the the Adidas hat without the logo. I have a top to match. So if I want to wear black slacks with it, I can do that and go to events. But I'm telling you, the moment I get my hands on a Hall of Fame Little Red hoodie, it's the joint, man. It is.
Bill texted saying Nebraska Bookstore used to sell Little Red and Herbie bobbleheads. You can put that on your desk.
Oh, what
a bobblehead.
But I need Hall of Famer Herbie Husker and Hall of Famer Little Red bobbleheads.
Yeah.
So again,
I wonder how many Big Ten mascots have won.
I'm giving
Hall of Fame.
I'm giving Nebraska $1 million ideas, right? Because the proclamation of there being Hall of Fame
Yeah.
mascot day,
Yeah.
right? For Lil Red and Herbie Husker. And they could be 2 separate days. And then listen, how long of a line would you wait in if at a Husker home football game, they were going to give out to the first 1,000 students a Hall of Fame Lil Red bobblehead?
The student section would be all over. I'm
Like,
telling you, the youth likes Lil Red better than Herbie.
So
I go to the college. I can tell you, if I would conduct a poll, more people would like Lil Red at the UNL.
We're going to do all of this.
Than Herbie.
We're going to do all of this. And then imagine that at the first Husker home basketball game, that we create the Hall of Fame Lil Red fan club. Does Lil Red have a fan club?
Probably not.
Like, okay, so this is a thing I need to know, right?
Okay, I'm looking at the mascot Hall of Fame.
Yep.
I'm just looking. I see. I'm trying to see which ones. I don't want to go to each individual one to see which one are Hall of Famers. I know, like when I looked up like Ohio State's, I don't think I saw that he was in the Hall of Fame. I didn't see it. Ohio State.
Okay, so pull up the. He does not have a Hall of Fame. He does not have a fan club. Okay, this has Ben.
Lil Red doesn't have a fan club.
Are you willing to be president of the Lil Red fan club?
I would be honored.
Right?
To be president.
The Hall of Fame Lil Red fan club.
I would be honored.
Right?
Yes.
So Ben, I'm going to task you with that. to actually create a social media page for the Hall of Famer. Like it puts
he has a Twitter page. Lil Red does.
Okay, but again, this is why we do
But this is gonna be a fan account.
Right, but also here's the problem. Here's the problem. We looked and Little Red. Now, the whole story has been that Nebraska does social media bigger and better than any other program, right?
Mm-hmm.
That if somebody's being recruited, Nebraska fans rally on social media to that recruit better than anybody.
Mm-hmm.
Except we looked on that Lil Red only has 1,500 followers.
Yeah.
That is disrespectful. It's disrespectful. Husker Nation, if you don't immediately go and find Lil Red on social media and follow that Hall of Famer, the Hall of Famer.
Why is it not in his Twitter bio that he's a Hall of Famer?
That should be the picture. Like, that should be the picture.
It should be in his Twitter bio.
Hall of Fame, right? Like 100% Hall of Famer, right? I think it's, and Herbie Husker only has 3,000.
Yeah, that's not that many.
What are y'all doing? What are we even doing?
Okay, I'm looking. Yeah, I don't think these mascots are in the Hall of Fame. I don't. Mascot Hall of Fame.
The college football, the college mascot Hall of Fame. Is that what we're?
That's what I'm trying. That's what I'm trying to find.
Okay, so I have this year's Hall of Fame nominees, the mascot nominees. Ready for this?
Okay.
Oh, this is so baller. This is so baller. The voting has ended, but here's who was up. Big Al.
Big Al.
Big Al is the name of the mascot. You ready for this?
Who?
The University of Alabama.
Big Al. Oh, yeah. I think I did know that.
Big Al I had no idea. I'm going to do trivia all of next week just on the mascot names. Who was also up for it? Blitz. Blitz was nominated of the Seattle Seahawks.
Okay.
Bernie of the Miami Heat.
Yeah, I knew Bernie.
Bernie.
He's a great mascot. If I would, okay, I like Lil Red better than Bernie and I'm a Heat fan. Lil Red is better than Bernie. And Bernie's great.
This may be the
Bernie's
best.
great.
This may be the best mascot nickname ever.
What is it? Throw it at me.
Jackson DeVille.
Jackson DeVille?
Jackson, Jaxson.
Is that for the Jaguars or what?
Jackson DeVille. of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Come on with it. Ready for this? Lucille.
Lucille.
Lucille. Lucille is the mascot of the San Francisco Giants.
What?
Remember the conversation we had that their old name was the San Francisco Seals?
Oh, okay. They haven't updated their mascots?
L-O-U, and his last name, Seal, S-E-A-L, of the San Francisco Giants. Spectacular. Shut up and give me my, listen, I would be so all in. That is fantastic. Like, I just have to say that is utterly fantastic. That's remarkable.
I'm not surprised Sparty for Michigan State's in the Hall of Fame. He's a good mascot too.
Right.
Michigan State's mascot, he's good.
Right.
See, like he brings intimidation.
Is that the intent?
See, it depends. Lower Red is going for lovable.
Right.
So if you're Spartan, you want him to be intense. Scary.
So here's where this is so good. This is where so there is a mascot Hall of Fame.
Mm-hmm.
And this year's, so here's some of who's in the Hall of Fame. I don't even, for the Denver Nuggets, Rocky the Mountain Lion.
He's one of the best mascots.
Rocky the Mountain Lion
in the nation.
The Oriole Bird.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure he has a name, but for the Chicago Blackhawks, Tommy Hawk.
Tommy Hawk. I like that.
Tommy Hawk. The Coyote for the Spurs is just the Coyote.
Yep. He's pretty good too.
KC Wolf.
Okay.
Of the Chiefs.
Yeah. He's also good.
Brutus Buckeye. Most people know Brutus Buckeye. Is it UP? UP of the Montreal Canadiens.
I'm not for sure.
That's a French name. So Boomer of the Indiana Pacers.
Okay. I don't even know if I've seen him.
Udy of the University of Delaware. UD.
Oh, all right.
Benny the Bull, of course.
Ben, he's good. He's also good.
He's fantastic. Of course, the San Diego Chicken, who's the GOAT.
Mm-hmm.
Can we agree on the fact that the San Diego Chicken is the GOAT of mascots?
I don't know. Benny the Bull's pretty good.
I'm old school.
Benny the Bull's pretty good.
I'm old school.
The Denver Nuggets.
I'm going to tell you.
Pretty good.
I'm just going to tell you that San Diego Chicken elevated the mascot game. Full go.
Okay.
My computer.
I'm not going to argue it.
My computer. So here's what we'll do. We'll go to break. We'll pick up right here when we come back to one-on-one mascots in the Hall of Fame, and then again putting respect on the name of Hall of Famer.
Yep.
Lil Red.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, my name is Molly Party. I'm a realtor with MP Dodge Real Estate. I'm a newly licensed agent and considered numerous brokerages before deciding on MP Dodge. I chose the company that gives me the most support in my new career, plus guidance and encouragement along the way. MP Dodge has a unique mentoring program for new agents. It's helped jumpstart my career and has a supportive management team and administrative staff. So if you're contemplating a career in real estate, look no further than MP Dodge. It will be the best decision you make.
Ready to score big with your projects? Look no further than Edward Stone, the MVP of natural stone for over 2 decades. Edward Stone is cranking out over 30,000 square feet every week and offers a winning lineup of over 70 quality natural veneer stone selections. Their unbeatable variety and experienced team will ensure your project is a success, whether it's a home renovation or a commercial build. And hey, they're not just about stone. They've got an all-star lineup of fireplaces, cast stone, brick, and much more. Swing by one of their locations in Lincoln or Omaha today and experience the Edward Stone difference, your reliable choice for over 20 years.
Looking for a place to host a one-of-a-kind private game day experience for your staff or clients? Courtyard Marriott downtown is just blocks from the stadium and steps away from all the fanfare. You'll enjoy use of an entire entertainment space, including outdoor courtyard, accommodations for 250 plus guests. Party starts 3 hours before kickoff, and they'll clean up while you go and enjoy the game. Call Courtyard Marriott at 402-904-4800 for more info or to book your pregame party today. Limited dates available.
Still using that old, outdated office phone system? You need better. At Hamilton, we offer solutions for the modern office. Whether you have an office full of staff or your employees work remotely and are on the go, seamless call handling is important. Elevate your communication and connect seamlessly with clients and staff with Hamilton Business Phone Systems. Choose better and hire Hamilton at hamiltonisbusiness.com.
Come enjoy a show of the Midwest's best MMA on Saturday, August 10th at the Complex, the former location of Champions Fun Center. 9 fights are scheduled for the night, including professional lightweight and welterweight bouts, and the main event of Donnie Bush versus Micah Washington in the professional welterweight championship bout. Doors open at 6 p.m. with first bout at 7 p.m. Learn more about the MMA fighters and buy tickets at thecomplexlincoln.com.
Looking for a financial partner that truly makes a difference? Modern Woodman is a member-owned fraternal financial services organization. We can help you plan for all stages of life, from protection to saving to retirement. We also offer member benefits, social activities, and volunteer opportunities to help your family and community.
I'm Sean Erickson, your Modern Woodman representative in Lincoln. Call me at 402-483-6515 to start the conversation.
Modern Woodman of America, touching lives, securing futures.
Husker fans, get ready for another thrilling season at Hibner Stadium with the reigning Big Ten champion Nebraska soccer team. Season tickets for the 2024 season are on sale now. Don't miss your chance to support the Huskers as they go head-to-head with some of the top teams in the country, including Oklahoma State, Penn State, and Duke. Get your tickets today at huskers.com/tickets or call 1-800-8-BIG-RED. At Fairway Meat Market, your family, and as part of the family, they want to save you money on your meat and groceries. Now, through July 28th, enjoy USDA Choice 8-ounce New York strips for $7.99 each. All-natural thick-cut bone-in pork chops for $1.99 per pound. Fairway's fresh ground pork sausage for $2.99 per pound. And Michelob Ultra 24-packs for just $16.99. That's all at Fairway Meat Market in the Rockledge Square Shopping Center, just south of 84th and Van Dorn.
Stevens & Smith Construction is a full-service, employee-owned concrete company that specializes in residential and commercial foundations and flat work. They've been a leader in the concrete industry since 1971, with nearly 250 employees combining for more than 2,000 years of service. With locations in Lincoln, Omaha, and Kansas City, they're united in quality, integrity, and professionalism to create excellence in construction. Learn more today at stevensandsmith.com.
Plains Cover Crop is your one-stop seed shop. Call us now for spring and summer forages, CRP mixes, and fall cover crop blends. We do farm-specific consulting for practical and efficient seed blends to fit your geography and goals. With a very diverse inventory, we will tailor a blend just for you. We're also looking for contract growers, and we buy and sell rye. Find us online at plainscovercrop.com. Timeless agronomy practices paired with modern technology. East Highway 20 in Orchard and across Nebraska.
Old School with DP and J.
There's California money, and it's a different kind of money. Hollywood money just is spent differently because it's turned over and created so in full. And oh, by the way, it's the right kind of money when it comes to, because we're in the era now of name, image, and likeness. Mm-hmm. And the California schools have that better than everybody else.
93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
At Fairway Meat Market, your family, and as part of the family, they want to save you money on your meat and groceries. Now, through July 28th, enjoy USDA Choice 8-ounce New York strips for $7.99 each. All-natural thick-cut bone-in pork chops for $1.99 per pound. Fairway's fresh ground pork sausage for $2.99 per pound. And Michelob Ultra 24-packs for just $16.99. That's all at Fairway Meat Market in the Rockledge Square Shopping Center, just south of 84th and Van Dorn.
You're listening to One on One with DP, brought to you by Mary Ellen's Food for the Soul on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Yeah, we're fully down the rabbit hole.
I love it.
We went to the Mascot Hall of Fame
page. Yep.
And in full disclosure, we were incorrect in saying that both Nebraska mascots are in the Hall of Fame.
Herbie's not.
There is a difference between being the mascot of the year and being in the Hall of Fame. So imagine Heisman Trophy winner, player of the year, mascot of the year. Herbie won mascot of the year.
Mm-hmm.
Herbie is not in the Mascot Hall of Fame.
It's Lil Red.
Lil Red is in the Mascot Hall of Fame.
Can this officially put the debate away that Lil Red, put respect on Lil Red? He is a better mascot than Herbie. I don't care what anyone says. He is a better mascot.
If you said that through all the Heisman Trophy winners, that only one got into the College Football Hall of Fame, wouldn't you deem that player was the best player in Nebraska history?
Probably.
Right?
That's what it says.
Right? Listen, it's good that Nebraska, both of their mascots, well, not all of their mascots, their last two, because there were mascots before
were bad. They were bad.
The mascots before, while legendary, not Hall of Fame. But
Lil Red.
Lil Red is in the Hall of Fame.
We're going to look.
And one of 33.
Yeah, there's not many.
There's only 33 mascots, pro, college, or otherwise, who are in the Hall of Fame. And in the Big Ten Conference. Now, Penn State's mascot, Nittany.
I don't know how he's in it. He's not that good.
It is the worst mascot outfit
in the Hall of Fame, at least.
Well, the only mascot outfit that was terrible, that was worst in my mind, was Stanford's back in the day when they had this horrible ragtag tree costume. There was a human walking around in a tree, and it wasn't even well done. It was terrible. Truth be told, it was terrible.
But I don't think Penn State's mascot's that good. Maybe I'm a hater.
All right. Well, he got into the class of 2017.
I don't know how.
And so then, so I'll give you the list. So Philly Fanatic, who may be the most known now.
Yeah.
Now, there is a minor league one, Slugger, of the Portland Sea Dogs.
All right.
Who got in. I'm a fan. I'm looking at him now. I'm a fan because he looks like how I want a dog mascot to look.
Mm-hmm.
Uga is not in. Uga is not in, which I think changes soon.
This is serious debate.
Yeah, I think that. Yeah, that has.
This is a big deal.
Yeah,
mascot.
The Phoenix Suns gorilla.
He's good.
Smokey from the University of Tennessee. Do you know who the White Sox mascot is?
No.
Southpaw.
Okay.
And
what does he look like?
It's a green ghouly thing.
Okay. Weird.
Yeah, weird is the right description. Then, and in the Big Ten, so the Houston Astros.
Yeah, not surprising.
Orbit. Astros. Orbit. Cute. Cute. My time in Houston made me a fan. The Cleveland Indians.
Yeah.
Slider.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Then you have Syracuse Orange. Otto the Orange. His name is Otto.
His name is Otto, and he is orange.
Like he's just a big orange. He's just a big orange.
Yeah, I'm looking at it. I see it.
Right? Mr. Met.
Mr.
Met, traditional long game, big huge baseball head.
I'm seeing. I can't wait to get down this list because there's one that's making me laugh. That's in the Hall of Fame.
Right,
Okay.
like that's kind of what this is, right? Just to go through it. And I'll say this again. Nittany is that outfit is the worst outfit of it. It's the Harlem Globetrotter mascot.
That's the one. I'm like
Globey.
I didn't even know they had a mascot.
Globey.
I didn't know they had
is
a
in the
mascot.
Husker Hall of Fame. Because
In
he's
the
traveled
Hall
the
of
world.
Fame, the mascot Hall of Fame.
He's
yeah.
in the mascot. He's literally traveled the world.
And his head
He's
is
an
the
ambassador.
world. His
Yeah.
head is the world.
Yeah, he's an ambassador. Casey the Wolf, the Utah Jazz Bear, who
Yeah.
I know
He's good.
I knew the actual original Jazz Bear. Incredible dude, incredible athlete, spectacular.
He's good.
Yep, he's
Casey's.
and then Jackson DeVille,
Yeah.
again, who's very cool, and he's a very cool looking mascot.
Did you say Lil Red? Or you're not there yet?
Lil Red. That's so funny. That's so funny that they're Bucky Badger.
Yeah.
So the Big Ten,
he's good.
Big Ten mascot.
He's
Bucky
pretty good.
Badger, right?
Mhm.
Brutus Buckeye.
He's mid in my opinion, but it's whatever. He can be in.
Yeah, I mean it's a thing. Aubie from Auburn, the Auburn Tiger.
Mm.
Uh,
I like that.
He's good. It's a good looking outfit.
Yeah.
So you don't feel like
It's
You're-
not too kiddie, but it's
Right.
not too scary. It's like a perfect middle.
right.
Mhm.
Now, there is a big red in the Hall of Fame, the mascot Hall of Fame, except he's from Western Kentucky University.
Yeah, I'm looking. He looks scary. He looks kind of scary.
He's fun. He does a lot of
Okay.
facial expressions.
He's got big eyebrows, is what I'm seeing.
I didn't know that Blue was in.
The Colts.
Yeah, your boy Blue.
He's pretty good. He's pretty good.
I didn't know that Blue was in. Blue is in. Little Red.
Lil Red. Put respect
Little Red.
on Lil Red.
Little Red. Hall of Famer.
The fact that he is in company with all these mascots just shows how elite of a mascot he is.
Hall of Famer. Little Red.
Yeah.
Like, do your thing, bro. Like,
He's like the Kevin Durant of mascots.
like we can't even surprised that Monty from Montana, the Grizzlies.
Mm.
And that's a pretty cool one because he's got a bandana, a bear bandana. That's a win because I guarantee you that bandana is very popular.
Yeah. So I'm pretty sure Lil Red is the only human mascot, like the only mascot that's an actual like person out of all of those. I'm pretty sure. Because when I looked, it says costume character, like it's a character mascot. He's the only like human.
Well, it
mascot.
says
I'm pretty sure.
right. He's the only.
Yeah.
Yeah. They list him in his own category.
Yeah, he's in his own category on the website.
He is the only costumed human character.
Yeah.
And fully costumed.
Yeah.
Like, so he doesn't get to change his facial expression. He doesn't have,
No, he's this blow up.
So he's there. And I'm pretty sure that somebody out there knows somebody who's been Lil Red. We need to
Probably.
find somebody who's actually been in the Little Red.
I can
costume.
only imagine how amazing that would be to be
Right?
Lil Red.
Right? Like they missed the layup. I'm pretty sure there's a competition.
Yeah.
Tryout.
How at Nebraska has this memo not been pushed that Lil Red is a Hall of Famer with only like 32 other mascots?
Let me help here. That the NCAA, through a full survey of fans and athletes, is listed and voted as the number one inflatable mascot in all of the NCAA.
Lil Red.
Lil Red.
I'm telling you, he is elite. Why do Husker fans not like him?
Well, somebody got, and it's funny too, because you can find everything on the internet, and people complaining that it's the university holding on to the 80s and 90s. But anybody that wants to get rid of the 80s and 90s, quite frankly, stop it.
That's literally the reason why Nebraska is at all like.
Why do you have holidays? To hold on to tradition as a reminder for the past.
Yeah.
The good things past.
Mm-hmm.
That's why you have birthdays. That's why you have anniversaries. Literally saying, like, don't pay attention to the past. Stop it. It's a lame thing to say.
Yeah.
You're better than that.
I agree.
You're better than that.
Especially when it's Little Red.
Right? Like, Hall of Famer.
Hall of Famer. Little Red.
Hall of Fame. Like, again, full proclamation coming. It's pretty amazing.
Should we throw it to break before?
Yeah, and we'll go through a little bit more. We'll get back to the bug eaters.
Yeah, we need to touch on bug
and
eaters.
Corn Cob Man. We'll get to those when we come back to one-on-one.
Ready to score big with your projects? Look no further than Edward Stone, the MVP of natural stone for over 2 decades. Edward Stone is cranking out over 30,000 square feet every week and offers a winning lineup of over 70 quality natural veneer stone selections. Their unbeatable variety and experienced team will ensure your project is a success, whether it's a home renovation or a commercial build. And hey, they're not just about stone. They've got an all-star lineup of fireplaces, cast stone, brick, and much more. Swing by one of their locations in Lincoln or Omaha today and experience the Edward Stone difference, your reliable choice for over 20 years.
Hey, Nebraska football fans, it's defensive lineman Ty Robinson, and I've got a winning play for you with Action Plumbing, Heating, AC, and Electrical. Team up with Action and install a new Bradford white water heater in your home. And if we win the conference championship this season, you'll get a full refund. Don't fumble this opportunity. Sack your old water heater this season and score big with Action. Visit actionlincoln.com/Huskers to learn more.
Promotion valid for a limited time. Terms and conditions apply. See website for details.
Stop Seed Shop. Call us now for spring and summer forages, CRP mixes, and fall cover crop blends. We do farm-specific consulting for practical and efficient seed blends to fit your geography and goals. With a very diverse inventory, we will tailor a blend just for you. We're also looking for contract growers, and we buy and sell rye. Find us online at plainscovercrop.com. Timeless agronomy practices paired with modern technology. East Highway 20 in Orchard and across Nebraska.
Power combo BOGO? Huh?
Yes, if you purchase an air conditioner, you receive a furnace completely free. At John Henry's, our professionals want to ensure you are comfortable in your home all year long, no matter what Nebraska has to throw at us. Call today to schedule your free estimate and learn more about the free furnace waiting for you. Give John Henry's a call today.
435-5555. John Henry's Plumbing, Heating and Air.
And Electrical.
Looking for a financial partner that truly makes a difference? Modern Woodman is a member-owned fraternal financial services organization. We can help you plan for all stages of life, from protection to saving to retirement. We also offer member benefits, social activities, and volunteer opportunities to help your family and community.
I'm Sean Erickson, your Modern Woodman representative in Lincoln. Call me at 402-483-6515 to start the conversation.
Modern Woodman of America, touching lives, securing futures.
Still using that old, outdated office phone system? You need better. At Hamilton, we offer solutions for the modern office. Whether you have an office full of staff or your employees work remotely and are on the go, seamless call handling is important. Elevate your communication and connect seamlessly with clients and staff with Hamilton Business Phone Systems. Choose better and hire Hamilton at hamiltonisbusiness.com.
Riddles Jewelry is excited to be celebrating 65 years. 65 years of so many incredible memories celebrating with each of your special moments. In celebration of the 65th Riddles Jewelry anniversary, we will be offering up to 40% off all engagement rings and all diamond fashion jewelry. The excitement doesn't stop there. Riddles Jewelry is also offering 18 months, 0% interest and $0 down financing on all qualifying purchases. Riddles Jewelry has always been known for incredible customer service, one of the largest selections of engagement rings, and don't forget about the on-site jeweler. Come celebrate with us at Riddles Jewelry, your one-stop diamond shop with exclusive Levian jewelry, Pandora Charm jewelry, and more. All at Riddles inside Gateway Mall.
If you're looking for a pre-owned tractor to upgrade your operation this year, you'll find a wide selection at your local Landmark Implement. We'll work with you to find the right equipment for your needs at a price that's right for you. All backed by Landmark's extensive parts and service network. During the month of July, get financing as low as 3.9% for up to 72 months on model year 21 through 23 wheeled 8R tractors. Visit landmarkimp.com or stop by your local Landmark location today and experience the Landmark difference.
Not many businesses can say they've made it 60 years, but Madsen's Bowling and Billiards can. With 12 bowling lanes and the biggest pool room in Nebraska, where else would you go to enjoy an afternoon or evening? There's a great daily specials like $2 Tuesdays, games of bowling, shoe rentals, draft beers, and tacos, all just $2 each. Have a delicious burger at EJ's Lounge before or after your bowling or pool session, and you'll leave satisfied. Madsen's Bowling and Billiards at 47th and Dudley.
Looking for a place to host a one-of-a-kind private game day experience for your staff or clients? Courtyard Marriott downtown is just blocks from the stadium and steps away from all the fanfare. You'll enjoy use of an entire entertainment space, including outdoor courtyard, accommodations for 250-plus guests. Party starts 3 hours before kickoff, and they'll clean up while you go and enjoy the game. Call Courtyard Marriott at 402-904-4800 for more info or to book your pregame party today. Limited dates available.
Working at Continental in Lincoln isn't a job, it's a career. And right now they've raised wages again, and they're hiring for production operators at $25.60 per hour, which grows to $30.12 per hour within 3 years. Skilled trade positions now start at $34.51 per hour with opportunities to make more based on certifications. Continental also has salary jobs available and great benefits, plus medical and prescription costs at very low premiums. Dental, vision, and life insurance are offered at no premium cost to the associates, with increased bonuses and vacations for new hires. To learn more or apply, go to continental-jobs.com with keyword Lincoln. Come work at Continental today.
Power Combo BOGO? Huh?
Yes, if you purchase an air conditioner, you receive a furnace completely free. At John Henry's, our professionals want to ensure you are comfortable in your home all year long, no matter what Nebraska has to throw at us. Call today to schedule your free estimate and learn more about the free furnace waiting for you. Give John Henry's a call today.
435-5555. John Henry's Plumbing, Heating and Air.
And electrical.
Ready to score big with your projects? Look no further than Edward Stone, the MVP of natural stone for over 2 decades. Edward Stone is cranking out over 30,000 square feet every week and offers a winning lineup of over 70 quality natural veneer stone selections. Their unbeatable variety and experienced team will ensure your project is a success, whether it's a home renovation or a commercial build. And hey, they're not just about stone. They've got an all-star lineup of fireplaces, cast stone, brick, and much more. Swing by one of their locations in Lincoln or Omaha today and experience the Edward Stone difference, your reliable choice for over 20 years.
You're listening to One-on-One with DP, sponsored by Mary Ellen's Food for the Soul on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
It's been busy. It's been fun. One-on-one. We started with the Paris Olympics and the Huskers in it and the Big Ten Conference in it, and we bounced around and we ended up paying tribute to Hall of Famer Little Red.
Herbie's not a Hall of Famer.
Herbie is not a Hall of Famer.
Throw that out there.
He was mascot of the year, but he was not Hall of Fame.
I think that officially makes Little Red the better mascot, in my opinion.
He's the GOAT. He's the only human character. He's the GOAT.
He's the best. He's definitely the best inflatable mascot out there, in my opinion. Like, by far the best.
And then they said a thing. We went back to the original because I said, if you're going to do throwbacks, you got to do Bug Eater throwbacks.
Yeah.
You got to do Bug. So the Bug Eaters, and they're the footprint for college football in Nebraska. And they said, and this is from the university history website, that at first the name Bug Eaters began as a little joke about the people of Nebraska. The people who came to Nebraska were mainly immigrants seeking a new life. Now, just circle that when you have discussions today about Nebraska.
Mm-hmm.
If you know how you started, you should probably chill out the rest of the way. You should probably chill out.
Mm-hmm.
Mainly immigrants seeking a new life. And then there was a phase in a marketing brand that said football players to eat corn, not bugs. The transition in the messaging from Bug Eaters to Corn Huskers. All right? Statewide nickname, which came from Nebraska's notorious numerous bull bats, which should be the actual name of Nebraska athletics. Bull bats. Because those are the animals that ate corn, they ate bugs to protect the crops. So it says, they were called bug eaters because they fed on bugs. The name was also apt because of the poverty-stricken appearance of many parts of the state. In 1900, a sports correspondent began calling the team the Cornhuskers. And by 1907, the name was accepted by Charles Cy Sherman, Lincoln sports editor, was credited with having conceived the name. And in 1933, the University Athletic Board presented him with a gold football properly inscribed as such. Just gonna say it.
Whoever made Little Red should get a gold football
as well.
Yep.
Right, but we talk about? I mean, that a journalist created the name. A sports writer switched it from bug eaters to Cornhuskers.
That is interesting.
Right, and that this is the footprint for all of this. It says, and I can go into it. It hadn't been a significant tradition for many Americans in the United States. In Nebraska, however, it was part of the way of life since the early days of the University of Nebraska. When it started the program, they were the bug eaters. The first few names, ready for this? At first, they were the Nebraskans. That's the very first name. The Nebraska Nebraskans.
That's lame.
Then they were the Tree Planters, the Old Gold Knights, and then a popular one, the Rattlesnake Boys.
I never heard that one.
The Rattlesnake Boys. The name Bug Eaters given to the team in the 1890s. That lasts the rest of that decade. However, it was changed at the turn of the century, but also representing Nebraska as a whole. The Bug Eaters lasted for a couple of decades. The state, even preceding statehood. Statehood. Listen, there's a whole bunch to this thing. This is a rabbit hole we're never going to go get out of.
Yeah, we need another show.
We'll do this because in having the Big Ten mascots as a conversation piece, here's what we need to remember. Purdue Pete is not the mascot of the University or Purdue University.
It's a train.
It's the Boilermaker Special. That's the actual mascot. Purdue Pete is just represents the athletic department. There's Brutus Buckeye, Bucky Badger, Goldie the Gopher, Harry the Husky, Herbie Husker, Herky the Hawk. Herky, is the Hawk name. Joe Bruin for UCLA.
Yeah.
Lil Red is included in the mascots as well. Nittany Lion.
Is Nebraska the only one with two mascots?
Yes. The Oregon Duck. Well, Purdue Pete is considered. So Purdue has two.
I guess.
Sparty, Testudo, Traveler, Willie the Wildcat, and of course Bucky Badger. So those are the mascots. But you know what?
Lil Red might be the best out of all of them.
Shout out
Hall of Famer
to the Hall of Famer, Lil Red.
Midwest Bank is proud to be your local community bank right here in Lincoln. This is Abby with Midwest Bank. Stop by our new location at 70th and Pioneers. Our new full-service branch does it all. From our friendly staff to our easy online banking and mobile app, you get all the technology of a big bank that you need, but you still get the hometown customer service that you want. Your community, your bank. Midwest Bank. Learn more at midwest.bank. Member FDIC.